You done goofed!
Yes!
Kingdom Hearts, part of a complete breakfast!
Welcome to a brand new episode of The Completionist. And today's episode, guys, actually was originally planned back in February. We're doing it now because the month of love is over. And that game, guys, is Kingdom Hearts. Oh god, no, that is not Kingdom Hearts. Okay, which one of these is? No. Oh god, definitely not. Luigi's Mansion?
Kingdom Hearts. You know, when I was growing up, I'd tell people about Kingdom Hearts, and most general reactions came off as, "Oh, that's bad," or "That's just flat out stupid." And I mean, from far away, if you say,
"Hey, it's got Disney characters in it,"
to a high school male, there's no wonder why they would not want to take a look at this game.
But Bateman, isn't this one of the last games made by Squaresoft before the merger? Aren't there more spin-offs than necessary? I want to ride the teacups!
This isn't a Disneyland game, Greg.
I want to spin around in circles and vomit for many hours!
Kingdom Hearts stars our main character Sora and his two best friends, Riku, who looks a lot like a small Final Fantasy hero, and Kairi, a young girl full of innocence and life. The three of them have big dreams of adventures by seeking out other worlds together. Unfortunately, one day, a massive storm hits their homeland. But it turns out that it's not really a storm. It's in fact darkness. Essentially, these beings called the Heartless appear, and these evil beings' sole purpose is to take the hearts of any and all people. Those who have strong hearts have the ability to fight them off, and the entire planet they live on suddenly gets sucked into utter darkness. While on this planet, Sora is then chosen by the Keyblade, a weapon that contains mysterious powers, to be the Keybearer. He fights for his life, but then gets transported to Traverse Town. Upon waking up, Sora starts his quest to try and find Riku and Kairi. Meanwhile, on another planet, Donald and Goofy are given the task of—
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say Donald and Goofy? As in the Disney characters?
Yes, this entire game revolves around many of the worlds that exist in the Disney franchise. King Mickey has asked Donald and Goofy to find the Keybearer and help him on his strange journey to restore peace to the universe. How? By fighting the Heartless and prevent what happened to his own planet by sealing the keyholes in every world. But as Sora and his friends begin to do so, problems arise as the unity between Disney villains come into play. The Disney villains are trying to open Kingdom Hearts, the source and power of all hearts, by locking the hearts of the 7 princesses, with Kairi herself being a princess. And in the midst of all this, we have Riku, who believes that Sora has replaced him and Kairi with Donald and Goofy, creating a big rivalry that could potentially hurt their friendship.
Okay then.
I know a lot of you are thinking, how can a game like Kingdom Hearts with its insane concept be so successful? Well, to be frank, this story actually works really well because it's well done, and it does a fantastic job of pulling the player into making a big difference in the Disney universe while somehow maintaining that sense of originality and urgency to find Riku and Kairi. This has to be one of the best looking RPGs, let alone games, to stem from the PlayStation 2 era. Visually, this game is wonderful, and the music stays with you from start to finish no matter what world you visit. And it is nice to see that some of the Disney worlds were able to keep the original tracks. But luckily for us, Squaresoft was in charge of this project, and the original music created is simply perfect. One important element that makes this game so successful is the voice acting. This story is huge, and in order to make this story work, you need people to carry it very well. Haley Joel Osment is Sora, a young Hayden Panettiere is Kairi, and that one guy from 7th Heaven is Riku.
Yeah, I never really remembered that guy anyways.
Most of the Disney voices are voiced by people who do replicate voices for the spin-offs or, direct-to-DVD films based on the original properties of Disney. Squaresoft has also included several characters from their own Final Fantasy franchise. You can encounter a majority of the cast of Final Fantasy VII and a few others as well from other games, all of which are voiced by famous actors and singers. Hell, even the Moogles make a return.
You mean him?
No, Greg, no. These Moogles are an abomination to gaming culture. I mean these Moogles.
I don't know. It seems pretty cute to me.
Before you even start the damn game, you're greeted with a wonderful cutscene covered in J-pop. Yeah, that's right, J-pop. Well, luckily the song is very good for what it is, and I actually enjoy J-pop from time to time. However, these lyrics make little to no sense in regards to the story or to the song in general. Interesting way to start the game. Intriguing for sure. This hack and slash RPG brings a fresh new take on the genre. Primary gameplay involves you visiting many of the worlds in the Disney universe, trying to help all of those who need help. You visit some awesome worlds from Disney films such as Hercules, Tarzan, and even Nightmare Before Christmas. It's really great because you feel like you're really contributing to their story as well as your own. You travel from world to world in a ship called the Gummy. The Gummy is a—
Did you say Gumby?
Gumby, Gumby, he's here, and he will be sure to stay. Gumby.
Greg, I said Gummy, not Gumby.
Did you say gummy bears?
Gummy bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. Had adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
Greg, I said— actually, you know what? Close enough.
Bears.
The Gummy is a flying Lego ship that—
Flying ship!
Oh yeah!
Tailspin.
Oh yeah!
Tailspin. And fell out through thick and thin with another tailspin.
The Gummy is basically a flying Lego ship that can be upgraded depending on the items you collect. The more items you collect, the more you can pimp out your Gummy. You and your party must battle the never-ending army that is known as the Heartless. The main focus of combat is to button mash X as much as you can to attack as many times as possible. And as you level, you gain things such as HP bonuses, MP bonuses, and AP bonuses. AP is your ability points. You can use your ability points to equip special moves to help you in combat. You also get a ton of magic spells that you can upgrade as you progress through the story. Doing certain side missions can also unlock items as well as more spells. And sooner or later, you will acquire summons, which happen to be various Disney characters.
Disney What?
While you mainly control Sora, your party of Donald and Goofy must also be managed. Be sure to equip them with the most proper equipment you can get. Speaking of equipment, you keep the Keyblade the entire time as you play the game, but you can upgrade it by equipping keychains. You get various keychains by finishing levels or doing side missions, but the coolest thing about the keychains is that usually they're associated to a certain world or person that you helped out in your quest. And of course, like in most Final Fantasies, the best way to get the best weapon for your character is by synthesizing or doing some kind of insane task, and Kingdom Hearts is no different. In order to get Sora's best weapon, you must synthesize a bunch of items together, and trust me, there is a lot of grinding and fun times to be had when doing this. There are tons of collectibles in Kingdom Hearts, which make it so much fun. You can visit the secret world of Winnie the Pooh by collecting the pages of the torn book. You can save 101 Dalmatians, which are scattered in chests all across the worlds. You also get special team moves, known as the Trinities. The Trinities, depending on the color and your progression in the story, help you find hidden items, the Dalmatians, and much, much more. Save all the worlds? Check. Defeat all the Disney villains? Check. Save Kairi? Check. Well, I guess this game's over and— oh wait, no it's not! It turns out that there was once a man named Ansem who did a lot of the preliminary research on hearts and the heartless. In this process, Ansem's heart has become filled with darkness, and his ultimate goal is not only open Kingdom Hearts, but to take it over with darkness. And yet, while Ansem is weak, he uses Riku's strong heart as his subordinate puppet the entire game, making Riku believe that he can not only control the darkness, but it's up to him to save Kairi. Well, Riku never realized that Ansem was the one who stole Kairi and put her in this coma she's in to begin with. It's now up to Sora, Donald, and Goofy to not only stop Ansem, but to try and stop Kingdom Hearts from ever being opened. This one is kind of a given. If you collect all the collectible items, complete Jiminy Cricket's journal, and seal away all of the worlds including 100 Acre Wood, you will unlock a special sequence at the end of the game that reveals a scene that will lead into the next chapter in the Kingdom Hearts series. To be honest, I love Kingdom Hearts, but my biggest problem with it is that the franchise has spawned so many games that stem from the main storyline, you can get very confused very easily in the lore of the game. I hope one day that these companies can learn to just make it simple and mainstream. Hey, I almost forgot. Hidden boss fights.
Bonus boss fights!
After you get the seal in Hollow Bastion, it turns out there's several hidden bosses that you can encounter. Since there's so many, I'm only going to talk about my two favorite. The first one is Kurt Ziza and Agrabah.
Now, don't you mean Aghanim?
This boss is tough as nails and packs quite a punch. All you need to do is revisit Aghanim and take the magic carpet out for the tough boss fight. The second boss fight really doesn't need an introduction. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, he's in this game and he's more badass than ever. All you have to do is revisit the Colosseum and choose the question mark cup and see what happens. You then engage in an awesome fight, toe-to-toe, with Keyblades and his gigantic sword. Seems a little unfair, but hell, you know what? Let's go!
Unlock the hell out of him!
Kingdom Hearts is a fantastic game, but the one problem with it is that you can't really explain it to someone. You can't even show it to them. All you can do is say, hey, you know what? Play this game because it's an experience you have to endure. With that in mind, this game gets my completionist rating of completed.
Oh yeah! Completed!
Sora!
That's all the time I have for today, guys, so please, as always, leave a positive or negative comment in the boxes below, and also don't forget to leave your game suggestions for the future of the show. Now, excuse me, guys, I gave Craig the lyrics to Simple and Clean in the vocal track, and I told him to try and sing it for us. He's never heard it before. Enjoy!
Alright, yeah. This is literally take number 1. I can feel this, baby. Oh, yeah. I've suddenly realized I don't know when the lyrics start, so hey, let's just do it right now. You're giving me too many things. Lately, you're all I need. Yeah, you smiled at me and said, don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? What? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no? I don't think it makes life quite that simple. What? Is he stealing her? What? When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. What? The daily things that keep us all busy are confusing me. That's when you came to me and the busy? Who wrote this? Seriously? Who wrote this?